Axel Tuanzebe eager to stay at Aston Villa beyond third loan spell. Manchester United defender Axel Tuanzebe is reportedly eager to join Aston Villa permanently this season. The central defender is currently on his third loan spell at Villa Park and has started the club's last 2 Premier League games. He is also aware that his chances at United are slimmer than ever before following the acquisition of Raphael Varane, who has been a real Rolls-Royce in United's defence since joining from Real Madrid. According to The Sun, Tuanzebe is settled at Villa and wants to stay beyond his loan deal. The 23-year-old has progressed through the ranks at United and has made 37 first-team appearances, but I can't see anyone at the club stopping him from joining Villa as long as they have the money to agree on a deal. Villa manager Dean Smith has shown much faith in Tuanzebe and he probably appreciates that. Tuanzebe has 2 years remaining on his contract at Old Trafford. Sancho's stuttering start to United career continues, he needs lucky break. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's red card in the 2-1 defeat away to Young Boys in the opening game of this season's Champions League campaign for Manchester United meant that Jadon Sancho was sacrificed for Diogo Dalot. However, the match in Switzerland wouldn't have been the way Sancho envisaged his Champions League debut for Manchester United going. There were times when Sancho linked up really well with Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes. United's second shot on target in the first half, which proved to be our last in the match, came through Ronaldo, but it was due to Sancho getting the ball into Fernandes nice and early that the counter-attack was made possible. However, there were also several occasions when Sancho was dispossessed or he was wasteful in possession. He didn't register one key pass or complete a dribble, who scored, which is very unlike a player that possesses such creative flair. There were moments where Sancho's body language painted the picture of someone who was trying too hard. He looked hesitant to run at players, which may indicate his confidence is quite low. Tuesday's performance might mean that Sancho starts on the left against West Ham United and Mason Greenwood starts on the right. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's forward line looks devastating, and that's without Sancho anywhere near his best. Once the 21-year-old clicks into action, United and Ronaldo in particular could become unstoppable. Sancho isn't the type of player to go hiding. He is still looking to get on the ball and has shown positive moments with his interplay and ability to strike fear into opponents just by running at them. Paul Pogba leads responses as Manchester United stars rally round Jesse Lingard. Any defeat is a test of character, and the circumstances in Switzerland were particularly trying for Jesse Lingard. Lingard was making his first Champions League appearance for Manchester United since 2019 when he came on against Young Boys. It ended disastrously as he gave the ball away with a back pass for Young Boys' 95th minute winner. Lingard broke his silence on the defeat on Instagram, writing, "Last night hurt. Every time I pull on the United shirt, I hope people understand what it means to me. I always go out wanting to do the best for the club, the team, and especially the fans. I'm upset for my part in the defeat. I never want to lose any game, but mistakes happen in football and we now push on together. We will all pick ourselves up and I can't wait for Sunday." Lingard's Manchester United teammates have rallied round the midfielder since his online post. Superstar Paul Pogba was among the players leading their support for the England international, along with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who was sent off in the game, and Bruno Fernandes. Pogba's message was echoed by teammate David De Gea and Diogo Dalot, who also reached out. Loni Taith Chong also showed his support, as did former teammate Angel Gomez. Lingard is a popular member of the Manchester United squad, as this shows, and the team will be determined to put this right. It is great to see the encouragement and support he is getting, and the way United's players are rallying round him online shows the kind of backing he will be getting behind the scenes. Lingard will be just fine, and it won't be a surprise to see him score the winning goal for United this weekend. Unai Emery gives verdict on Manchester United's defeat to Young Boys. Villarreal boss Unai Emery has admitted Group F is wide open after the opening round of matches. Manchester United lost 2-1 to Young Boys, while Villarreal and Atalanta drew 2-2. Emery's Villarreal visit Old Trafford next in a repeat of May's Europa League final. Speaking to Villarreal's website, Emery said, "This group gets complicated with Young Boys beating Manchester United. I wouldn't rule out a surprise, because I've already experienced them in the Champions League and in the Europa League. Teams in Europe have a touch more motivation. Young Boys are group leaders, and Manchester United, who are the favourites, are last. Atalanta and Villarreal are there, fighting for our space. Every game played makes it that little bit harder. United have never beaten Villarreal in a competitive game, drawing 0-0 4 times before the 1-1 Europa League final, which went to penalties. Defender Juan Foyth sent a message on social media after their draw with Atalanta, which read, "It is a difficult group, we will face all the games as if they were finals. United won't have it easy against them, even with revenge for Gdansk on the mind." Villarreal are resilient, well-drilled, with a goal-scoring threat, and the tense situation in the group with United needing a win will only make it tougher. As Emery points out, the group is complicated, and all 4 sides will fancy their chances of progression. Young Boy star says Solskjaer tactics made their task tougher. Manchester United's defeat to Young Boys was widely seen as a result of a calamity of tactical failures by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The Manchester Evening News criticised his tactical naivety, while the Times described his shift in formation as a blunder. Young Boys defender Sandro Lauper spoke to UEFA after the game, and he was complimentary about Solskjaer's tactical choices. Rather than talk about how they benefited his side, Lauper insisted Solskjaer's changes actually made it tougher for Young Boys. He added that it was changes from Young Boys themselves which swung the game in their favour. Lauper said, "They played with 5 defenders in the second half, which made things difficult for us. You have to force the issue, and in the end we got our just rewards. It's hard to keep your concentration for 90 minutes against a team with so much quality. We played well from the moment we fell behind. The red card played into our hands, but we did well. We changed things tactically and went with 2 up top. That helped us and gave us a boost. There has been so much talk about United losing this game, there has barely been a word said about Young Boys winning it." A report from Swiss outlet SRF quoted winger Christian Fasnacht recounting a conversation he had with manager David Wagner late in the game. Fasnacht said, "The coach asked me in the 80th, 'Fassi, do we want to play to win?' And I said, 'Yes. Let's throw everything forward.'" But it is worth bearing in mind also that Young Boys and their boss David Wagner deserve credit too, for the way they went about the match and made life very difficult for United from the 36th minute onwards. Bruno Fernandes' outrageous assist overshadowed by United loss. Manchester United star Bruno Fernandes has been all about scoring goals this season, currently sitting as the club's top scorer. He provided his first assist this week in the defeat to Young Boys, as he bids to replicate or better his tally of 18 last season. While Fernandes' assist was totally overshadowed by the disastrous loss in Switzerland, the pass in itself was beautiful. As shown by the graphic below, Fernandes' pass to Cristiano Ronaldo cut out 5 Young Boys defenders. Fernandes' pass was played with the outside of his boot, curling the ball into space for Cristiano Ronaldo. To even see the pass demonstrates Fernandes' vision, and to execute it so expertly is testament to his ability. Ronaldo deserves credit too, for making the run and connecting with Fernandes so well. The way the pair linked up was impressive and showed there is a lot more to come from his partnership. The media narrative that Fernandes would be negatively impacted by Ronaldo's arrival has already been consigned to the dustbin. The assist will lift Fernandes' confidence further, getting him off the mark in that area, ahead of the visit to the London Stadium this weekend. If he can play with the same dynamism this weekend, then United should be well set to bounce back with another league win. Manchester United are getting the full Cristiano Ronaldo experience. Embrace it. Manchester United's 2021-22 Champions League campaign began with a disastrous loss in Switzerland. No team has ever lost their opening game of the Champions League in its current format and gone on to win the competition. United's trump card is Cristiano Ronaldo, who has won the competition 5 times. United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took Ronaldo off against Young Boys in the 71st minute with the score at 1-1. Ronaldo was restless on the touchline, and at one point got up to join manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the technical area, gesticulating to his teammates. Former teammate Rio Ferdinand told BT Sport, "If I'm the manager, I've got to be honest, I'm telling him to sit down." Like it or not, this is the Cristiano Ronaldo experience Manchester United have signed up for. United have not re-signed the player who left the club in 2009, the team is bringing back a better version, a footballer who has won everything at club level. Ronaldo has matured into a true leader, and he will be able to inspire his teammates to raise their game. He is delivering on the pitch with 3 goals in 2 appearances. When Manchester United agreed to bring back Ronaldo, they signed up for the full experience. That means Ronaldo is going to be a huge presence on and off the pitch, and 99% of the time that's positive. There will be the odd moment like last night where he is viewed as a distraction when he is not on the pitch, but he really should have stayed on. When Ronaldo is on the field, you have a better chance to win, it's quite simple. Man United's 3 managerial options if Glazers ditch Solskjaer. Manchester United may be top of the Premier League, but that hasn't stopped fans speculating whether or not manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will still be in charge come the new year. In light of what was not only a hugely disappointing result but also a dire performance, many have already begun predicting which manager may end up succeeding Solskjaer. The Mirror look at 3 of the top candidates to replace Solskjaer, which include former Inter Milan manager Antonio Conte, former Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane, and current Leicester City boss Brendan Rodgers. Conte is understood to be weighing up his options, and according to a recent report from Di Marzio, would only considering a project capable of instantly winning, ruling out the possibility of the Italian joining the likes of Arsenal or Tottenham Hotspur. Elsewhere, Zidane hasn't been in a job since he departed Real Madrid at the end of last season, and while some speculate the former midfielder may be holding out to take over the French national team, some fans are now wondering whether or not the Premier League could be the ex-Galacticos' next destination. Finally, Rodgers, who is doing a wonderful job at the King Power, is certainly destined for big things. However, given his previous connections to Liverpool, would the Northern Irishman really be tempted by the Old Trafford dugout? What do you think? Let us know your manager predictions in the comments.